It's time now for the Peter Chill sign-off news on this late Wednesday, April 5th, 2017. And just before the Peter Chill signs off for the night, a summary of late night news and on this. Late Wednesday, April 5th, 2017, I am Peter Wiggins and I am news and on here. Top story at 11:30 p.m. is President Trump spoke about a recent chemical attack in Syria during a news conference with King Abdullah Jordan on Wednesday. The intelligence reports of the Senator's Who's Masking conference were detailed almost resembled a private investigator's lab, according to Republican Congressman familiar with the documents. Conrad Botso, 17, was in the middle of study hall when he was called in a meeting with high school newspaper providers, group of reporters, and editors from the students' paper, the Brewster Redux at Pittsburgh High School, as these high school journalists investigated new principal's credentials. Days later, she resigned. Washington, warning the U.S. cadet alone. President Trump has vowed to deliver an ultimatum to the Chinese leader, Xi Jinping, agreeing in North Korea when these two men come face to face in the first time this week. Washington President Trump's assessment of fact Islamic State and against it ignores substantial progress made against the group before he took office. A persistent group of quadruple buffers from all got accepted to both Harvard and Yale University and found out where they were at track practice together. Washington, when King Abdullah II of Georgia was presented with a wave of refugees from Syria, he welcomed more than 1 million people in the country. At least 7 Americans are in Egypt's crowded jails, while torture and rape violations are rampant. Is Bill O'Reilly too big to fire? The question would have been asked just a few days ago. The most popular attraction on cable, O'Reilly seemed to be on Fox News channels in this best way and the embodiment of the impregnation's identity. Student gets Stanford after winning Black Lives Matter on application 100 times. As you apply to college, you can spend an hour crafting a perfect missions essay, or you can just write the same word 100 times. Attorney General Jeff Sessions provided an update on Justice Department's new crime reduction task force Wednesday, including details on the subcommittee. That will especially focus on hate crime prevention. President Trump on Wednesday removed controversial White House Chief Strategist Stephen K. Bannon from the National Security Council, part of sweep and stop reshuffling and elevated military intelligence and cabinet officials to vary the roles. Rebels Seligman wrapped letter of state opposing compressor station. Wrong. The town of Rehoboam plans to move town workers. Annenberg gets grant to fight opioids. Final charges dismissed against ex-North Andover police officer in the love trial and case. Segang, the lawyer of a former local daycare worker fired and charged with assault of her injured 17-month-old girl last month, said Wednesday the incident was an accident. The European company that is behind Panera Bread may not be household item. Bread is brands at J.B. Holden, a private held company that invests in arm their wealthy brand family is well-known. Brands such as Green Mountain. Jeff Bezos says he's selling $1 billion a year from the Amazon stock finance rates his space as a reasonable rocket. Payless shoe sources bankruptcy founded propelled Fitch rating U.S. default rate higher and kept the sector on track for up to $6 million default in this year in the latest blow to retail bondholders. Most Federal Reserve officials agree that they will bring in streaking their supersized balance sheet later to what they don't want to discuss until yet is how that will shape the plans of continue raising a short-term interest rate. Looking at some stocks, the Dow fell 41 to 109 points at 26.15. SP 5 down 7.21 points at 5,202.95. And Nasdaq up down 34.32 points at 5,864.48. Photographic backlog is a campaign now underway. NASA will just raise $3.26 billion standard probe to summit protection alien water world. As it turns out, Brexit is not the first time Britain has separated from the European mainland, and scientists say that England and France were on once connected original land until powerful waterfalls from an overfull lake demolished their connection. Dr. Scott Dudley arrived at his confirmation hearing for the Senate Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee on Wednesday. Harpersville, New York, the Animal and Venture Park said they noticed some changes they needed with April's draft. A 6-year-old girl in Illinois recently needed to have a leg amputated after she developed a rare complication with an infection with strep foot bacteria. Either Channel News time is now 11:34 p.m. on this late Wednesday, and it's time now for a traffic and trend report on this late Wednesday. Beep beep! Let's start it off down around New York on the MBTA, where on the subway system it's looking good on the commuter rail. Due to trespassers strike, near JFK, all Middlebury, Kingston, Greenwich trains experience severe delays in both directions. Kingston Line train 057 is departed at Braintree and it's operating 35 minutes late between Braintree and Kingston and early trespassers strike. Greenbush Land train 93, 10 p.m. outbound to part of Crimson Center, so 55 minutes late due to an early trespass strike. And Midville train 029 has spotted a Braintree station open 45 minutes late to do a early trespass strike near JFK, UMass. To the trespass strike near JFK, UMass. Due to trespass near JFK, all Middleborough. Kingston and Greenbush trains are severely delayed in both directions. Okay. Take a look at highways and byways. First of all, New York City. Midtown and Lincoln and George Washington bridges are slow on both ends. As Holland Tunnel eastbound side is slow on both ends. F2 Drive southbound side it is slow. 278 eastbound side. A little slow before Lawrence Expressway. Lawrence Expressway eastbound side a little surrounded. The Brooklyn Queens Expressway. Brooklyn Bridge is slow on both ends. Interstate 87 is southbound side. A little slow just round the Kingsbridge section, New York City. Route 9 on the westbound side, a little slow Middletown, but Connecticut and Rhode Island hours out. Lincoln get 24 to southbound side, back around Route 44 out of Raynham. Mass parking on the westbound side, a little slow Framingham 2, 190 southbound side, back around Worcester stretch, 120 southbound side, a little slow medium stretch. Mass parking on both ends is backed up from Logan Airport down to South Boston. 180 on the northbound side, a little slow on the calendar, but the southern tunnel is Lincoln get 93 on the northbound side, a little slow from Bedford all the way to Stoneham. Route 120 on the northbound side, back around Route 3 up in Burlington here. And I was about with Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Lincoln, get it, and Ottawa 59, both ends battle 7 Quebec. Here, Channel News time, 11:36 p.m. on this late Wednesday here, and it's time now for a weather report here. And looking at radar, and it's clear as a whistle in New England, except for some few spotty snow showers up around Caribou and Frick, Maine here, and some snow showers around central portions of New Brunswick here, and some snow showers in the northeastern tip of Nova Scotia and western portions of Prince Edward Island, off the western portion of Prince Edward Island and east central Gaspé Province, Quebec here. And the west, some rain showers from Michigan, western Indiana, Illinois, western Kentucky, and another line of rain showers and storms on the line from Cleveland all the way out the southeast of Montgomery, Alabama, and another line of showers and storms from the Carolina coast up to the southeastern Georgia and north central Florida Panhandle and off the western Florida Panhandle here. Off the western Florida Gulf Coast there. And we are under a flood warning and continues for the Fall Rivers in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut. Aspen River at Maynard affecting Middlesex and Worcester counties. Patuxent River at Cranston affecting Kennewick and counties. Patuxent River at Wesley affecting New London and Washington counties. Stony River near Bridgewater affecting Bristol and Plymouth counties. And Wood River at Hope Valley affecting Washington county. While several rivers temporarily dropped to below flood stage. Additionally, rain is expected Thursday and Thursday evening. These rivers have once again responded and rise above flood stage once again late Thursday and Friday. And safety message of flood statement is providing the latest information of flood event will be issued when the next airs are urgently needed. And safety message do not allow children to play near storm rivers, streams, or culverts. So be moved water can pose a limited threat to life. Flood warning is continued by Town River near Bridgewater until further notice until the warning is canceled at 9:45 p.m. Wednesday, the state was 8.1 feet. Flood stage is 8 feet, and minor flooding is occurring, and minor flooding is forecast. Forecast will remain just above flood stage out Friday morning. Additional rises may be possible after. At 8 feet, breakwater flooding from the Town River cause flooding to the lower perch-shade broken middle this will cause Wolski Park to become impassable by most vehicles prevented. The danger of crossing flood roadways. Flood watch remains back from 8 a.m. meets in daylight time Thursday, Friday evening here. Ports in the Northern Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, including the following areas. In Northern Connecticut, Hartford, Taunton, and Wyndham, and Massachusetts, Barnstable, Bristol, Dukes, Essex, Franklin, Hampton, Hampshire, Middlesex, Nantucket, Norfolk, Suffolk, and Worcester, Rhode Island, the Block Island, Bristol, Kent, Northport, Providence, and Washington, from 8 a.m. Eastern Daytime, Thursday, Friday evening. A low pressure system will be another around the soaking rainfall to the 7 New England Thursday and Thursday evening. The potential exists for a widespread 1.5 inches of rainfall. With locally higher amounts possible, recent rainfall has caused some significant rises in the area of rivers and streams. Over the rainfall during the Thursday will be the threat for areas of minor river and stream flood, and there's potential area of rivers and streams to rise in the minor flood during the Thursday and Friday, and there's going to be potential for moderate urban and port drainage flooding. And flood watch means to be a potential for flooding based on current forecasts. You should monitor later forecasts to be alert for possible flooded warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action that should flood develop. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Tonight, patch back after 5 a.m. Otherwise, gust about 36 degrees east wind. Thursday, showers build like before 11 a.m. Then rain between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Then rain and possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Patch fog before 11 a.m. Then Punch Podcast to noon, 152 degrees east with about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Just side 21 miles an hour. Chest space was 1%. New rain much between 3/4 1 inch possible for Thursday night. Rain possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. Punch Podcast low and 44 degrees and south with about 9 to 11 miles an hour with a gust side 21 miles an hour. Chest space was 8%. New percent between a quarter and 9 inch possible for Friday. Chance of showers will after 3 p.m. Mostly cast about 53 degrees and south about 9 to 40 miles gust side 25 miles an hour. Chest space was 30%. Friday night, chance for showers mainly before 5 a.m. Mostly cast about 37 degrees and southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Chance space was 40%. Saturday, puts in the podcast about 53 about 34 degrees. Sunday, sunny podcast about 59 about 39 degrees. For Monday, most sunny podcast about 66 about 48 degrees. Tuesday, most sunny podcast about 62 about 49 degrees. And for Wednesday, podcast about 67 degrees. And currently here in Taunton, it's overcast and it's 39. And here in Nottingham, it is overcast. And the temperature is 38. And Mansfield, it's overcast and we got a temperature of 39. And that's going to be for the Peter Channel Sun Off News on this late Wednesday night, April 5th, 2017. I'm Bruce. Good night with a good positive, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with more. I hope you all have a good night. Right now, time now, 19 minutes to midnight on this late Wednesday night. Peter Channel will be signing off for the night. This is Peter. Hope you have a good night, and see you tomorrow morning. Good night, and that comes the end of the day on the Peter Channel, and we'll sign out for the night. See you tomorrow.